Okay, I just want to quickly show / remind you how we do our adding and subtracting using the expanded column method. So I'm going to start with the first one, which is 42 add 26. 2 add 6 is 8. So it's in the ones column, so we put it underneath the ones. And we're looking at the tens column. So 4 add 2, which is 4 tens, add 2 tens, which is 40 add 20 is 6, so 60. So we write down 60. And there's no hundreds, so we don't have to worry about the hundreds. So then we add it all together. 8 add 0 is 8, and 6 add nothing is 6. So the answer is 68. Okay, over here we've got 132 add 67. So we always start with the ones. We'll look at our ones first. 2 add 7 is 9. Then we're going to go to our tens. 3 add 6 is 9, but it's actually 90 because it's in the tens column. And 100 add nothing is 100. Now we add it all together. So 9 add nothing is 9. 9 add nothing is 9. And 1 add nothing is 1. So 199. And I'm going to show you for taking away. So for taking away, it's the same concept. You start on your ones, looking at your ones first. So 4 take away 2 is 2. 0 take away 0, so nothing take away nothing is 0. You don't have to put anything there. I like to put a 0 to remind me. Some kids will also put a 0 in both places. And then we got our hundreds column for this one. So we've got 800 take away 100, 8 take away 1, which is 7. So it's taken the 7s. And the kids know it's not actually 8 take away 1, it's 800 take away 100. So therefore it's 700. 2 add nothing is 2. Got nothing here, so it's a 0. And we got 7. Put 702 as our answer. Moving down here, now this one's slightly more complicated because this will involve exchanging. When you exchange the adding, it doesn't make any difference because you just have, say the answer came to 19, you'd have 19, you just add it here. So it doesn't actually make it any harder for adding. But with subtracting, it is a little bit more complicated. So 3 take away 9, you can't do this. So what we do is you knock next door and we exchange. Be careful not to say borrow, we have to say exchange because we're not borrowing it because we won't be giving it back. It's exchanging a 10 from this column. So I have a 10 left because 2 10s take away 1 10 is 10. And I exchange it into the ones column. So that's 13 take away 9, which is 4. And then we've got an issue again. We can't do 1 take away 5. My class find it easier sometimes to use their fingers. They got a 1, they can't take away 5 from that. Because children tend to have this tendency to go, well, I know I can do 5 take away 1. The answer is 4. But it's not because the top number is what we're taking away from. So it's just have to be mindful of that and watch your children, make sure they are paying close attention. So we're going to have to knock next door. I'm going to take 100 and exchange it. So there's 600 left. 700 take away 100 is 600. I'm going to exchange it over here. Now we've got 2 ones next to each other, so it looks like 11. It's actually 110 because that's our tens column. But the children can treat it as 11, so they can treat it as 11 take away 5, which is 6. But we know it's actually 110 take away 50, so we know the answer is 60. Okay, so it's getting children used to knowing what the different numbers represent. We've got 600 take away 100, which is 500. So our answer is 564. Lovely. And then you can get it really complicated like this. So we tend not to give these questions out to year 3, but it does happen and it's always good to practice. This one's super hard because there's a lot of knocking, because if you look here, we can't do 0 take away 9. You knock next door. There's not anything there, so you're going to have to look next door again. There's still nothing there. We knock next door again and we've got it. So 1,000, take away 1,000, there's nothing there. So we're going to exchange 1,000 there, so it looks like a 10. We still haven't got what we need here, so we're going to have to exchange that 10, exchange 100. So it's now 900. And I'm going to give that 100 to our tens column. Still can't take away our ones because we always start with our ones. So what we're going to need to do is exchange a 10 and make that 90. And now we've got 10 take away 9, which is 1. Here we've got 9 take away 3, 9 tens, take away 3 tens, so 90 take away 30, which is 60. Here we've got 9 take away 2, oh, just got my pen. 9 take away 2, which is 7, or what you would call 700, because it's actually in the hundreds. And therefore our answer is 1, add nothing, 6, add nothing, and 7. So our answer is 761. I hope you find this helpful. Thank you.